Hello YouTube, it is your boy B3 and apparently Naughty Cat here. Back another kicking action figure review. Today we have one I said I wouldn't get, but here we are. It is the Rampage, the movie, Canister Contact George figure. Yeah, I said I wasn't going to get these little ones, but then I saw it and it had all these cool destruction pieces, and I was like, whoa, cool destruction pieces, count me in. You guys know I'm a sucker for those. So I got one that had well-painted eyes, because lots of the eyes on these were jank, but this one has good eyes, so that's awesome. But, yeah, we're going to have to bust this open and see what's inside. If you want to read this, you know, go ahead and pause it and read it. I'm not going to read the whole thing to you this time. I usually don't, but... yeah, so let's get in here and see what all it comes with. And here it is, out of packaging, Rampage the movie, Canister Contact George. Yeah, these destruction pieces were definitely worth it. This one says San Diego Wildlife Sanctuary, so it's a little specific for my taste, but the others are pretty cool. You know, see San Diego Wildlife Sanctuary, come explore your wildlife. It's like a door or something, or a sign, maybe. But yeah, it's all beat up. And then we got this one with this way oversized barbed wire. It's pretty cool too. And then some more action on this one. This one was screwed into the box, but I don't have my little screwdriver handy, so... oops. See Daisy. But, yeah, more weird barbed wire on this one. And then we have the figures themselves. The one I know you're most interested in is George, who of course has no articulation. It's pretty obvious looking at him in package. He has no articulation, but the detail and paint's actually quite good. Nice albino, nice wash. You know, the hands and feet are different colors. The chest is a different color. The eyes on this one came out pretty well. I've seen other ones that have pretty jank eyes, so I'm glad mine has good eyes. I actually checked the eyes before I bought it to make sure it had good eyes. I didn't even have to check another one. The first one already had good eyes. And then, can you guess what The Rock's cooking? We have this very sassy looking Dwayne The Rock Johnson figure. Articulation on this guy is side to side on the heads, up and down, forward, back on the arms. You got in and out, side to side. You got like a ball here, which is pretty neat. In and out, forward, back on the legs. You can also turn them out like that, more maybe like a ball peg or something right there, and a knee bend. So that's that on The Rock and what he's cooking. He also comes with several accessories like this backpack, survivalist backpack. It has this place in it to store something. Not sure what that's for. I think this backpack is from another figure, one of their Army Man figures. The closest thing I can get to it is his gun, this assault rifle or whatever, which for some reason has an orange tip. I didn't know you had to put the orange tips on small guns. Actually, I don't think that's true, but they did it anyways. So you put this gun, the scope kind of goes in there like that, but that's really stupid. So I don't know, but this just plugs into a screw hole on his back. And then he holds the gun, you know, pretty well actually, so that's cool. The Rock also comes with a big gold knife. I don't know why all the accessories are gold, but it actually is pretty cool. He's got this big survival knife. That's neat. He also has several other accessories that I'm not going to bother showing in hand, like these binoculars, these high-tech binoculars. They're cool. And also this communication device. I don't want to say cell phone because it don't look like a cell phone, but looks like a communication device. And then the last accessory is the canister that mutates George. It looks like it opens, but I can't get it to open, so I guess it doesn't open. But yeah, that's neat. It is Canister Contact after all. And obviously this George is supposed to be pre-Kaiju George. I don't know why you would want pre-Kaiju George, but luckily there are some cool figures that he can scale well with Kaiju-wise, which we're going to look at right now. The first line he'll look good Kaiju-wise with would be the Power Rangers Action Hero series line. And here on the left we have one of my newer ones, the Super Ninja Steel Galvanax villain, because you know the villains grow large. And then a Megazord, a giant robot. Here on the right we have the Plesiocharge Megazord from Power Rangers Dino Charge, Dino Supercharge. So, yeah, that's how he'll look with them. Another excellent line to display George with would be Spark Dolls from the Ultraman toy lines. These are from Bandai Japan. You can get them real cheap. Most of them anyways. Here on the left we have the Ultra Hero 500 Series Ultraman Ace, and on the right the Ultra Monster 500 Series EX Red King. I actually think he looks best with the EX Red King. So, yeah, you know, very, very cool. They're both big, muscly armed monsters, and that's really nice. And what kind of giant monster review would this be if I didn't show off some very cool Godzilla figures, right? Here are some American Godzilla figures that should be easy enough for you guys to get your hands on. The Bandai Creations 2004 Gigan here on the left, and the NECA Atomic Blast 2001 Godzilla here on the right. Obviously, these don't scale with him. If you want some good Godzilla figures that scale with him, I actually recommend Trendmasters. They're American figures. They might cost you a pretty penny, but you can get some cheap ones on eBay. All the Trendmasters I have handy are still in package. Yeah, I have a bunch that aren't in package, but they are at my parents' house. So, yeah. No getting those for this review. Sorry, guys. But, just know there are Godzilla figures that he scales well with. They are out there. And here's something pretty cool about the destruction pieces. They actually link together to make a wall. So that's pretty cool. So if you want to make a wall with George, you can do that. So what are my final thoughts on the Canister Contact Rampage the Movie George figure from Lantern Toys? It's fun. This is a good set for kids. Adult collectors, I'll let you guys decide for yourselves. Some adult collectors like toys like this more. Some really want the more high quality stuff. You're not going to get a bunch of real high quality stuff for Rampage. It's all going to be geared mostly towards kids because this is Lantern after all. So yeah, sorry about that. If only NECA did some Rampage monsters, that would have been pretty dope. Or Bandai got Rampage, that would have been really nice. But, I mean, these destruction pieces are really cool. George himself is a cool figure. Obviously, he's just a normal-sized gorilla for this set. And this is a set he comes into the contact with the canister with. But you get a fun little rock figure, even if it is a cheap little rock figure. You can get this set for like $10. It's really quite affordable. Quite an affordable set. You know, you get the backpack and the accessories and George, the rock, canister, destruction pieces. It's pretty dope. So that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, etc. But that is it. Thank you all once again, and I'll see you all later.